Hey everybody, just doing my check-in for the week. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling very low energy today. Um, in the past, normally this time of year would be when I would not do much. Um, just because that's when I knew my body normally was demanding that I rest. Um, between the fibromyalgia and arthritis and just the general demands that work calls for. Normally, I would take a seat back and I wouldn't focus too heavily on writing and things like that, but with things going the way they have been, I kind of got a little late to the game on Substack. One, I didn't have my computer and everything set up just yet, so I was trying to catch up, I guess. And then, I mean, I got the artists that are like, oh yeah, we can do the pages, but I have to pay per page and things like that. And eventually, my extra money that I had made from the other projects that I've worked on ran dry because I did not get my subscription tiers up and ready yet. Um, which I plan on launching in January. Obviously, you have the different levels of how you like monetary support, which by all means, like if you are able to help me out with that, I greatly appreciate everybody who wants to support the Imaginings universe and my transmedia goals. But I'll be the first to admit I don't have a lot to give. Um, all of us are struggling, so I don't blame anybody who just wants to continue being a free subscriber. I have absolutely every intention of continuing with the stuff that I am posting. Um, Now, obviously, I'm gonna have my Hearth of a Writer podcast is gonna be a subscriber opportunity. You'll hear me read Solar Order chapter for chapter. That's 50 chapters. Um, but also I'll have the color comics that you'll be able to read for two different stories. Um, so yeah, I've got some stuff, and I hope to continue making stuff. But of course, I will still have things for my free subscribers who have supported me. I greatly appreciate all 28 of you. um, it's been interesting seeing how much quicker I've picked up momentum here than other platforms I've been on. Inkit took me a while to get where I was, but even then, I think I peaked at like 200 something. Um, which I mean, that's nothing to shy away from. Like what, almost 300 followers. That's pretty good for a free to read platform. That you're not writing romance, and most people are reading romance. Um, but like, as far as actually following work, like obviously on social media, you can always follow somebody, um, and then forget you followed. We have so many people that we follow, and we don't get to see everybody on our feed. Um, Algorithms are just overwhelming. Speaking of overwhelming, like I said, I have very low energy right now, between the long hours that we're putting in at work. Um, like at my day job, the game master stuff. It's highly performative, and I am an introvert. Takes a lot of my energy, and then I come home, and my wife's sap too. Um, so it's been kind of, we come home and it's just been, there's things to be done, and she's a ambivert, so she likes her recharge time, but then she keeps making plans. And I'm like, okay, sure, babe. Nothing's ready, you know. And then on top of that, we're having some pretty low temperatures in my area, in the 757. Um, And that obviously affects people who have autoimmune disorders, especially that attack your joints. Um, kind of just want to sleep, but I can't afford to. um, so I'm trying to be a bit more honest, but not like dump on people because that's just never been me. I'm very private. Um, I don't like I don't like overwhelming people with information they can't do anything with. You know, it's not that I know some people say they feel like they're burdening people, but it's not that I feel like I'm burdening you as much as I'm giving you something you can't either help with or you can't do anything. Like I don't that's my thing. I don't want to do that to people. So, but what I can do is I can share things that bring me joy and hopefully bring you joy. And it's one of the few things that have given me fulfillment in my life. Um, it's hard because obviously I still have to pay bills. Honestly, I wish I could do this full time. Unfortunately, I do not bring in enough money from it, so day jobs it is. Mrs. Winchester has gone through leaps and bounds to get where she's at. I'm very proud of how she's climbed the company she works for. She likes her job, but it's tiring. Um, she's sacrificed her creative time. Um, I would love for her to get back into it the way I have because I know it makes me happy, and I can't tell you like how happy I am that we were able to use her bonus money that she got from work. Um, she hadn't gotten it immediately, but basically she paid me back from my credit card so that we could get her a new computer. She hasn't had a new computer since 2015. And I know I went out on a limb to get a payment plan to get my PC. And I've been encouraging her, please go get one, go get one. And she finally did, and it showed up a few weeks ago. A few of the pieces weren't here for us to finish it, but she got everything now, and now it's just a matter of having the time to sit down and get all of her stuff transferred. Um, so she can get back into art. She can get back into, because she likes to do digital art. One of the things that I actually have my original logo, which was the book that has planets flying out of it. She colored that because I don't do well with color. I don't know. Some of you might know what it's like as an author. Like you have an entire world in your head, but you don't actually see it. It's so weird. Like I can give you colors. I can say descriptions with words, but it's like I'm blind. It's so weird. Like I'm experiencing it, but I don't see it. Such a weird sensation. So I've offered up to my wife to help me with my line art that I've done. She'll color it in sometimes. She actually did really pretty colors for Flora and Jamie for my first author event. We offered them up as like raffle things. You could buy tickets and get some artwork that we had done together. Um, but yeah, there's other things that she would love to do for other works. Um, like she actually made David's rosary. She made a replica, a mock-up, um, so that people could actually have David's rosary. It was a limited run because, dear God, is that thing expensive to make. But there's still a few bundles if you go to the Feywild Apothecary if you'd like to have David's Rosary. For those of you who love David, because he has a whole fan club already. Yay, Camp David. But for anybody watching this, if you just want to send me some good vibes or positive feedback or just overall good feels, my depression is definitely hitting me because I can feel the fibromyalgia flaring bad. So any encouragement sent my way is greatly appreciated. It's been a rough week. I actually got locked out of my car with it running, with my phone and my lunch and my everything's in the car. I that was a rough Monday. A rough Monday. My wife left home with work early to come help me. That was when I realized, yeah, you're taking on a lot. Your candle is almost burned out on both ends. So I want to continue to be creative, but you can only be creative when you have, water in your cup, right? Gotta find ways to put water in the cup, and it's hard when you're just not getting enough rest. But may that be a lesson to all of you. You can't be creative if you don't have rest. You need that. A dry tree dries up, right? You can't produce fruit. So um, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. I see I've already gone over a little bit, but be kind to yourself and others, especially yourself this time of year. It's kind of rough, I know. And I'll catch you next time, okay?